Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Franchai Pearson. Welcome again to my channel. We have Wednesday, happy Wednesday, the 23rd of July. People, I feel like they're ramping up these plane crashes again. Yes, I do not believe these are accidents. Arguably, we have never had these many airline crashes in a short period of time, starting on January 29th of 2025. There was one this morning in Italy, and they say it plunged. They also say it nosedived. Now, because of the restrictions, I just read some guidelines, and I think I better be careful. I'm not going to show the whole footage, but I will put this video in the description. So let's do it slow, and then we'll do the aftermath as well. You'll see what I mean. You see the plane. You see the plane again. Isn't that something? Now it's already hit, and you'll see this car. The more I looked at it, people, the more I thought it was AI. I'm not gonna lie. Watch this car go through it. Isn't that amazing? I have it in super slow-mo. There it is again. It's crazy, huh? Let's go to regular speed. Let's tell the story. 2 dead in tragic plane crash. A small aircraft was caught on a street surveillance camera as it crashed directly into a busy roadway in Azzano, Emilia, Italy. Wow, that's deep. The video shows the plane plummeting from the sky and instantly bursting into flames upon striking the highway. I think that's enough. You guys get the message. Now, my mind clicked towards some things. I'm going to show you what I thought about. The Prime Minister, Giorgia Meloni, is an Italian politician who has served as Prime Minister of Italy since 2022. She is the first woman to hold office. She's 48 years old. Symbolically, when I think about 4/8, I think about April 8th of last year when the eclipse came over the world. An eclipse means X. I believe the powers are speaking through this, and I'm going to show you why. 48, an X came over the earth on April 8th, did it not? And then you have January 15th, 1977 is her birthday. But here you go. The Sun reported it. Fireball crash, horror moment, plane nosedives and smashes into busy motorway in fireball, killing 2, leaving cars driving through flames. And that's what they did. And my sincere condolences. I mean, people, this is, whew, drove straight through the flames. As you guys saw, it drove through the flames. I mean, can you imagine? But again, people, I'm gonna tell you, put in the comment section once you watch the video that I put in the description. Let me know. It looks like AI to me for some reason. I didn't get that real life feel. Okay, nosedives comes out to 50. America has 50 states. Are they talking about all 50 states, our economy? I think that's what they're doing. They're ramping this. It has slowed down just a little bit, a wee bit, these plane crashes, but now they're back. 50, I have been saying since the beginning, is 50 states of America. And they've been talking about 50 for a while. Joe Biden, before he left office, December 24th, he signed 50 laws. The CEO, healthcare, CEO from United Healthcare, they say allegedly Luigi gunned him down. He was 50 years old. Remember in New York? 50 has been coming up a lot. Symbolic. I believe that's speaking with the number 50, as well as other numbers. Now, 1/15/1977 is the Prime Minister's birthday. 7/23 is the plane crash. The difference is 48 years, 6/11. There's your 48, right? We talked about it earlier. And I can't help but want to take this 6/11 and flip it, which means that would be 9/11. I just can't help but want to do that. 9/11. 9/11 for what? For 48. Disaster. That's the way I look at it. Now look at it like this. 7/23/2025, and I took the anniversary of 9/11 and I put 2024, the last anniversary of that, and guess what? I get 45 weeks. And who's the 45th president? Okay, so now, as I'm thinking, let me look at something right quick. Let's look at the data. 2001 was the 9/11 Twin Towers, minus 2025. That's 24 years ago. That'd be 24 years this September, 9/11. Well, 24 means X in Roman numerals, does it not? Now check this out. 1/15/2026 is the Prime Minister's birthday coming up. 6/14/2025 was Trump's last birthday. That come out to 2/16. The 216th day of the year is August 4th. Barack Obama was born August 4th. Is he the Antichrist? I know there's a big debate. I did a video yesterday. A few people asked me and said, Pearson, do you think Trump is the Antichrist? No, I don't. I believe he's a setup man. What I did was run a video yesterday to show you what someone else was saying, which is almost convincing enough for me. When I say almost convincing enough for me, that definitely they're the Rusum Tusum. They're tied at the hip. They're one. That's why I say don't believe about this. Don't get so caught up in this Barack Obama being arrested. Even if he does, it's all symbolic. He'll get out just like Trump did. It's symbolic because the Antichrist has to take a fall, because that's what he did back in the day. He was hurled out of heaven. He failed. Do you understand? And he's got to rise again. It's symbolic, like Christ. Now, remember this day, January 20th, 2025? Trump was speaking before he cut the cake. Check this out.
And now we're going to cut a cake. And they said, could you be very, very careful, sir? Don't cut the plane, which is cake. Cut the runway. I think that's a good idea. Thank you very much. We love.
Now that's something to think about. Now let's look at something. Air Force One, the wing on Air Force One is 29,000 on the wing. If you divide that by 6/14, which is Trump's birthday, June 14th, you get 47. Trump's the 47th president. People, they speak, you know that's a mathematical improbability, but God gives me enlightenment, and he tells me what to do, and I go for it. 2,900 is Air Force One, divided by his birthday gives you the 47th president. Don't cut the plane, cut the runway. Is something going to happen on a plane in the future? Look at the date. January 20th, 2025. That's the night he cut that cake. The Air Force One cake, him and J.D. Vance. Today is the plane crash in Italy, 7/23. The difference is 185. That was 185 days ago. What's 185? July 4th is the 185th day of the year. We were founded on July 4th. Ain't that deep? That's right. I mean, is that why this is speaking? The 50 states? It's speaking, don't you think? Now look at this here. The United States and Italy became established in a relationship, diplomatic relations, April 11th, 1861, April 11th. Take April 11th, 2025, anniversary of that relationship versus today's crash, 7/23. The difference is 312. What's 312? Trump beat Kamala Harris, Electoral College for president, 312 votes. People, I don't know about you. This is too much of a coincidence. Something's going to go down. Something's going to go down. Don't cut the plane, cut the runway. I believe they're speaking to us, people. But I don't want you to be alarmed. I pray that people see this video and pass it along. Warning. Babylon is falling. The harlot is falling. We're the harlots. We're the ones that have spewed immorality, not only here in America, but around the world. Many of us voted for this man based on morality. So he fed us with that, and he's done some good things in terms of morality. But there are some other things that he has done which we're still in shock about. But he did say, hey, I quote the poem about the snake. When I think about the snake, I think about that which is on Pharaoh's head. That was the snake. That's the sun god Ra. They call Trump the Orange Man. Did a video months ago. Let me see if I can quote it right. The essence of Ra is the sun, and it's on the continents of his believers. That's a fact. I never really get it right, so I'm not going to Google it right now, but those of you all know, you know, that the essence of Ra is shown, the biblical word, shown on the face. So I don't think it's a coincidence that they call him the Orange Man. He's a setup man for Barack Obama. Barack Obama has history in Cairo, Egypt, to my knowledge, if I'm not mistaken. And he looks just like Akhenaten. Let's go there. We have the leader, Akhenaten. Akhenaten Pharaoh looks just like Obama. Let me type that in. Akhenaten. There it is. I've done it so much, it's there. Thank God. Looks just like him. Do you know that Akhenaten was the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty? Like Luke 10:18? He was. 10th ruler of 18th dynasty. That's what makes this thing so fascinating. And as I put it together, I see more and more why Barack Obama has to be it. While the physical appearance of Akhenaten, the 10th ruler of the 18th dynasty of Egypt, is distinctive and often described 10th ruler, 18th dynasty. Again, looks just like Barack Obama. Like it's an AND cutout, AND backwards. And here they are. Here they are. And like a video I showed the other day, let me see if I can pull it out. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. See if I can remember what video it was. I do so many. See if I can remember what video it was.
Say it's scripted.
It might be this one. Let's see. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something in relation to Barack Obama and Trump. But it might not be this video. Nope, it's not that video. I apologize for the delay. So much information. Let me see if it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. So watch this here. This will answer your question about Barack Obama and Trump. They're one. They're tied to hip.
Christianity. Guess what? They're going to try to do it again. You see how it is? And the Sol Invictus and the sun god Ra, they're the same. Just like...
So, America is Babylon. And Babylon reflects in my mind the Roman Empire, Julius Caesar. That's Sol Invictus. In 274 AD, Sol Invictus, under their emperor Aurelian, he got rid of Christianity, and what did he do? He brought in the sun god Sol Invictus. Well, Obama, to me, represents Egypt. And his sun god is what? The sun god Ra. They're twined. Now watch how this guy brings it together in a video.
To me, Obama and Trump are the same. Now, here's a guy that explains it very well. Check it out.
This is the glyph of Akhenaten and Nefertiti. You have to remember, from Abraham to Jesus went to Egypt, and Moses was taken out from underneath the burden of Egypt. See, that's one of the basics of the Bible, to escape from the burdens of Pharaoh. And this V, known as the fifth age coming. See the V right there? Now, how is this stuff done? The earth is created, and there's a veil between us and heaven, and things are actually going according to a plan. The good and the bad side are fighting. When you turn this over, you're actually going to see Donald Trump and Obama, both being controlled by one satanic individual puppet master. How is this done? God's in control. But you can see right there, the Satan character is controlling Obama with a mask representing the man of perdition, and they could have passed the mask. It's even in old movies and such of Loki's mask. See there? And then coming down this ladder into the pineal gland is this pirate, considered the beast out of the sea, into Donald Trump's pineal gland.
And that's Donald Trump.
They both have different functions, but Donald's the setup man for him. And look at this here. That's the sun. That's the sun. When you turn it back over, when you flip it, you see the rays of the sun. The sun god Ra. Now, when you look historically, what do you have? Sun god Ra, sun god Ra. Sun god Ra, look at what he has. He literally has the rays of the sun in a portrait. So let me find that for you. Should be around here somewhere. Here it is right here. And remember, back in the day, we had this. Joe Biden went there. In Egypt, they had a meeting in 2022. Look at the rays of the sun. It's the same thing. They're bringing it back. Do you understand? And you have the sun god, Sol Invictus, 274. They're all twined. This is the sun god. Once you know your history, you can put it together. They're telling us what they're doing. And it all relates to all these plane crashes. Because they're going to crash everything and bring back these old dynasties. You understand? They got to give birth to it. So they got to warn us first, and they're going to do it. My prayer is that we are not here when it all culminates, that Jesus comes to get us. I believe either we're going to escape the tribulation or we're going to go through the first 3.5 years. God gets no glory if we go through this tribulation period. People, it's judgment. There are a lot of things I don't see on this YouTube because I don't want to scare the you-know-what out of people. But I feel the spirit of this demon and what he's going to do. He's going to take us out because we're light. He wants a kingdom. He can't fully have a kingdom when there is still light present. I know you understand. If you want to help the channel, just go to Friendship Blue, click on my portrait. Right here, click on my portrait. Then click on more right here. I have Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, and PayPal. I also have a P.O. box. You can mail a love offering. I'm standing on you guys' shoulders. My videos do not get out to the broader audience. I had figured by now, 30 to 35,000 subscribers, I'd be financially settled by now. But my videos are not getting to the major audience. With your help, just to help sustain me, even if it's $1, I appreciate it. And thank God for those who have helped me so far. Also understand this. The algorithm has to be pushed. So share the video, do a thumbs up, and please comment. And in time, maybe at 35, maybe 40,000 subscribers, once I get it at that point, then I can cut back to maybe 3 videos a day. And that's what I did the last 2 days because I was exhausted. I was just exhausted. I'm only human. I'm 66 years old. I'm doing what I can. I've got to do a lot of stuff, but you know what? It's a labor of love. And I appreciate you guys' comments. Not trying to offend anybody. Again, my condolences. Rest in peace to this person. And rest in peace. It's going to be a lot more people, whether it's celebrities or not. And please understand, like I said in my video last night, rest in peace. It does not mean, hear me please, it does not mean that when I say rest in peace, that if you have been a sinner, and all of a sudden at the end, you want to make a deathbed confession and God's going to bring you in to heaven, I don't make that decision. That's only God. I have heard that people say that has happened, that they have been shown by the Spirit of God that someone who was deep into Satanism on their deathbed, they gave their heart to Christ. Reminds you of the sinners that are on the cross who were next to Jesus. I'm not a judge. I say rest in peace to respect the death and the life. I can hate the sin, but still love the sinner, but yet respect those who remain, that is the friends and the family of people. But people, I'm going to be doing a lot of videos because I believe we're in sacrifice season, which means you're going to see more celebrities go down, more planes go down, and everything else. But we got to endure. And let's be an example that people can say, you know what? Those Christians, they have a loving heart. Maybe I should learn about Christianity. Maybe I should learn about Jesus. We don't have much time. So I think we should adjust on how we approach this thing. God bless you.